You know the person I felt the most sorry for, honestly, the whole night? Probably the featured performer of the evening. Mentalist Oz Perlman. He was a mentalist. He was gonna perform. It's probably the biggest opportunity for visibility that the mentalist community has ever had. And then, in the middle of it, pow, 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 the whole thing goes.
Caroline Levitt, the press secretary, challenged me, said, I'm having a baby next week. And she goes, can you guess what I'm naming my daughter? And I was guessing letter by letter how many letters were in the name.
Is there anything more compelling than a mentalist or magician just describing to you verbally a trick that he would have done, that if you had been there, would have been cool? I'm sorry, I interrupted.
And then right at the moment where you see it happen, I wrote down the name, and I said, how did I do? And I turn it around, and that's when you see the first lady go, oh!
Yeah, that's right. That's when the shooting happened. That gasp wasn't, he nailed it. It was, that was gunfire! And by the way, the shooting happened just as the mentalist was revealing the name of Caroline Levitt's unborn child, which, as amazing as that might have been, one would have thought that a more timely revelation would have been to write something on the card like, everybody run. There's, just hold on. I'm gonna show you something. It's gonna blow your mind. Everybody run! But perhaps nobody's character was revealed as much as our brave president, Donald Jehoshaphat Trump, who sat down with Norah O'Donnell the next day to explain that fear was definitely not the emotion he was feeling.
I wasn't worried. I could see what was going on at the door. I also saw a lot of very strong, physically strong, really attractive law enforcement people come through those doors.
Does that matter? Is that part of how look, I don't want my life saved by a 6. I don't want some pig face walking. We gotta go, Mr. President. Not with you, friend. Not happening. But how did it feel? You surrounded by really attractive law enforcement.
And frankly, it made me feel very safe.
Yeah, I'm not sure safe was the emotion. Yeah, I saw them come in, and I felt myself get safe as a rock. They were so attractive, safe as a rock I was. That's why I didn't stand up to run. Took a moment to think about baseball. But Trump wasn't only impressed with the officers' good looks or their asses being so taut that any shooter's bullets would have just bounced right off them. He was also impressed with their skill.
They drew those guns so fast, they looked like Matt Dillon.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Matt Dillon? Is Donald Trump so old, he's confusing the guy from Something About Mary with Matt Damon from the Bourne movies. But it's not true. Trump is actually so old, he's not confused at all. He's referencing Marshall Matt Dillon from the Gunsmoke TV show. A show that I'm too young to have watched. Yeah. This. Look at this. Are you seeing this? I'm too young to know that show. Now, by the way, you may have noticed Trump's demeanor very conciliatory and pleasant towards the reporter. Perhaps this is the new Trump.
I don't know if I could ever be as rough as I was going to be tonight.
I was going to really rip it last night. I was talking about everybody. And then they said, well, my speech is going to be much different. It'll be a speech of love.
Love. His perspective has completely changed. Until, see if you can spot the moment in the Norah O'Donnell interview where Trump decides, nah, f that.
The so-called manifesto is a stunning thing to read, Mr. President. He appears to reference a motive in it. He writes this, quote, administration officials, they are targets. And he also wrote this, I am no longer willing to permit a pedophile, rapist, and traitor to coat my hands with his crimes.
Did you catch it? He does one of those Jim from The Office camera takes. I'm not. Yeah, yeah. Remember that nice thing? Yeah, no. Now, to be fair to Trump, why would you read out loud the would-be assassin's political take? I think once you go vigilante, you forfeit the platform. I'm sorry. But she got the soundbite she was looking for.
Well, I was waiting for you to read that because I knew you would, because you're horrible people. Horrible people. Yeah, he did write that. I'm not a rapist. I didn't rape anybody.
Do you think he
pedophile.
was referring to you?
Excuse me.
Oh, Lord. I mean, I was just reading you the Assassin Manifesto. I had no idea you would think he was referring to you. Lord have mercy. But you know what? Maybe this is a moment where Trump will rise up. These events clearly point out that we have a problem in this country at the nexus of mental health and the availability of powerful weapons. And maybe, just maybe, this sobering night will spur a movement for some solutions.
We looked at all of the conditions that took place tonight, and I didn't want to say this.
I know what he's going to say. We need to put a ton of money towards mental health and getting illegal weapons off the streets. That's what he's going to say. Or, I'm no mentalist. Did you have something else in mind?
It's actually a larger room, and it's much more secure. It's drone-proof, it's bulletproof glass. We need the ballroom.
Yeah, that's a great solution to gun violence. For you. What about the unballroomed rest of us? Malls, churches, schools, synagogue, wherever. Not every town can have a ballroom. Didn't you even see Footloose? A ballroom? That's the solution? That is the dumbest f***ing idea I have ever heard. No one is going to go along with that.
The ballroom will be a solution for this.
I think we got to build that ballroom as soon as possible.
The ballroom makes total sense.
A ballroom is imperative for a lot of reasons.
The president needs the ballroom.
Let's build a ballroom and just all dance like no one's shooting.